Okay. Oh, we are recording.
Oh, should we? Okay. Okay. So, have to make time. I agree, Melissa. Okay. So, a couple of things I wanted to say in the beginning, before we jump into the actual workshop. You guys, Cincy is giving us all this sun is so fucking bright. Cincy is giving us the tools to be successful right now. So there's literally no excuse not to work your business right now. There's no excuse. Like, inflation is not an excuse because they see what's going on in the world. And you know what they're doing? They're lowering their prices during inflation. They're giving us a joint opportunity while not doing an opportunity with a low cost kit, you guys. They're giving you the chance to earn the shooting star enhancement kit for free too. He's not gonna let me get through this, is he? So there's no reason not to work your business and not to show up. So a big reason why me and Becky wanted to do this on the 1st of the month is because there's no time to waste. There's no time to waste, you guys. Recruiting special starts now, and you got to work your business now, because if you do, your fall is going to thank you. I also wanted to address lower numbers. It's completely normal. Here's my theory why. If you're seeing lower than normal numbers, this is why, or this is why I'm seeing lower than usual numbers.
Excuse me?
Word vomit. Okay. Our group, you guys, went from 400 people overnight to 350. We are and that's okay. That's totally fine. We're in the process of evolving and weeding out consultants that joined during the pandemic. Most people on our group and probably within your team have joined during the pandemic, which we're just now getting out of, you guys. Just now getting out of. So do not be alarmed if your numbers are lower. It's normal. And embrace the change. Shut up.
Embrace the suck.
Yeah, it's not suck. It's just like we're weeding out all of the people that don't want to work right now, which is fine with me. Like, let them leave. Let them leave. Let them weed out. And there's a lot of leaders too in our industry who are not quite ready to promote to director, that promoted to director. I'm not talking about the ones that are here now. I'm talking about ones that like hit it one time, never hit it again. Okay. It was a huge thing. You guys, a lot of people promoted to leadership promotions that they were not ready for because of the pandemic. A lot of people joined during the pandemic. And so they experienced what I call instant gratification more than usual for this industry. And so now that it's getting harder, people are weeding their way out, and that's fine. Let them weed their way out, you guys, okay? You want the people that want to work and want to be here, and we are in the process of bringing in a whole new tidal wave of people, okay? So get ready for a whole brand new team. So I just wanted to address that too. Before we jump into the workshop. So Becky, thank God for Becky, you guys. I threw your yogurt out because it was expired.
It was not expired.
It was expired. It expired May 17th, sweetie.
Dude, I ate it yesterday.
Well, that's on you. So me and Becky were talking about, we knew a join opportunity was coming in June because of the News Tab article. And so we wanted to do some kind of recruiting workshop on June 1st, no time to waste. So what we're gonna go over is the types of kits, and then we're gonna literally put you guys on the spot. Like, we're gonna put you on the spot with a fun little game. Becky has made up, we both made up, but Becky is the one that really has been the mastermind behind this. And it's gonna be a really fun workshop, and I want you guys to all listen to each other, because I think you're not gonna just learn from me and Becky, you're actually gonna learn from each other during this workshop. So Becky, if you are comfortable with going ahead and explaining the different types of kits that are available, and then we can jump into the workshop.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to throw a curveball at Morgan here. And rather than just telling you guys what the options are, I'm going to ask you, and you can either unmute yourself and tell us, or you can put it in the chat. But what are different opportunities we have for people to join right now?
It was a $25 join special.
Mm-hmm. And why is that one so great?
Well, because it's easy to earn through
Well, yeah.
hosting a party.
Yeah.
And not only that,
$25.
it's cheap. It's the simplest, it's the cheapest one that I know of, unless you earn a free kit.
Exactly. Exactly. What is another one? Another way to join. Let me rephrase that.
Flipping a party.
Okay. Flipping a party. That's an excellent way. And what are the different options with flipping a party?
I mean, I've always done it where we do the party and like I go through the party with the person who wants to join as the hostess. And then at the end, we would flip the party over to her and I would send the, contact support and send the PRV to her. You don't have to do it that way. You can actually do a hostess kit on any party link, even if it's not related to the person in the party.
Exactly. And if you
I don't understand what you just said. Hostess link, no matter who's in the party.
We're going to go over that in just a minute. That's one of the things I'm going to highlight in the process of this. But back to you, Alex, what are the price points on a hostess who has a party and wants to join?
200.
No, what does it cost the hostess?
Well, that depends on how much their party is. So if they have a $200 party, it would be, they could use their hostess rewards and get it for $39, all the way down to no cost out of pocket.
Exactly. So, okay. And then last but not least, there's one other way that you can join. Does anybody, somebody already wrote it. Katie put it in there, $99 kit. So that's 3 ways right now that you can join. Obviously you could go right on and just join under someone's website for the $99. The next option would be to host a social. And Suzanne, what we were saying with, like, for example, let's say you have a party link open and you want to offer that host kit to someone. All you do is change your name to their name and their email address. And then when you put that host kit in, it's going to email them that kit. You still keep all of the PRV from it. And you can tell them, you can have them send you that $59. Thank you. See, Tracy? He's a good man. But anyway, so you can totally, cheers, girl. So you can totally do that. You can flip your own party, or for example, if you have a hostess and you've asked her and she doesn't want to join, technically you can switch her name to somebody else's name. It's not going to change anything else. And you can still use that to give somebody else the opportunity to join for $59. Does that make sense?
I also
always
tell you guys that it's very important to understand, and it's important to understand which kits. It's important to oh my God, word vomit. You need to know what types of kits we have, because every single person that you're going to talk to, they're going to want/need a different type of kit. We don't offer the join opportunity the same way to every single person. The reason why we have so many different kits, so many different ways of offering a kit, is because there are so many different scenarios that somebody can be in. So that's why it's so important to be knowledgeable on the types of kits that we offer, you guys. So that's a huge part of what we'll be getting into shortly, but just, you gotta know the kits, you guys. The $25 kit is what we have right now, the $99 kit, and then the host exclusive kit. Those are which you can apply rewards to get up to no cost with. Okay, so understand with that, you don't even have to have the hostess's party. It can just be your own bulk order too. So know your kits, you guys.
And also, only because thanks to Suzanne's recruit, Sabrina, I learned this today on the 1st. If you have somebody that is currently hosting a party with you that wants to join for the $25 join, they have to go in and join from your website first.
I knew that, and I tried to explain that, and I couldn't,
I didn't know that until today helping her. I assumed that you could enter it just like a regular host join kit, but you can't.
I learned that from you, Becky. Somewhere along the line, you told me that they had to go to your website.
That's if they want to join for the $99 kit. But if it's a host join, you have to do it from the workstation. But with this $25 one, they still have to go to your website and join, and then you can flip it still in the party. So, and I didn't know that until literally today. So anyway, okay. So we have talked about the kits. Yes, I have flashcards. Okay. What's one other way that you can join? Because there's still one more that we haven't talked about. Morgan,
Come on,
stop
guys.
smiling.
I know. Come on, don't think about it too hard.
Yeah, don't think about it too hard. What's one other way
Can't
that
you just go to like the Cincy? Can't you just go to like Cincy.com and
we're talking
join that
about
one?
kits here that, well, you can, but that's the $99 one. But what's one other way that someone can join right now?
You can gift it, I guess. I don't know. I'll give up.
The $59 kit?
No, well, we've talked about that one. That's the host join. So we have the host join, we have the $99 kit, we have the $25 kit. What's the fourth way that someone can join right now?
I thought there was a $59 kit.
There is. That's the host join. That's the $59.
Oh.
So we have 25 as a special, 59 is the host, 99 is the regular. What's the fourth one?
Is the air purifier one still going?
That one is not, but there's still a fourth one.
Y'all overthinking it. It starts with an R.
Y'all are totally overthinking it.
Recruiting?
Starts with an R.
Yes.
I said recruiting.
Well,
No.
we're talking about recruiting.
He said room
I
spray.
know. I know, I'm being a smart aleck. My dog is going bonkers. We're outside playing ball.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and give it to y'all so we can
Yeah.
move on. It's a reinstatement.
Oh, like Jody.
Like Jody, yes. Na, 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 na.
I should
Probably
have known
deserved
that.
that cough.
I should have known that one.
Okay,
My dog's going bonkers.
so I want to talk to you guys real quick before we get into the fun guts.
Wait. Do we know what a reinstatement? Let's just say what a reinstatement is. You guys, people that have joined before can literally just sign up. Like just go to the workstation, type in their old ID and password, log in. They'll usually have to have like a requirement for that month to be able to reinstate for no cost. And to stay active, I think it's like 200 PRV, usually not all the time, but usually it's 200 PRV that month in order to reinstate. But you can literally reinstate for no cost if you're a prior consultant. So just in case you guys didn't know that.
And you can reinstate under anyone as long as it's been 6 months as well. So if you didn't like a sponsor that you had, you can actually reinstate under someone else as well. Okay. So let's talk about this real quick before we get into the fun game part. What are some resources that you have at your hand right now for when you get a new recruit? Just
You, my sponsor.
Workstation.
your sponsor is absolutely one. Who else?
The workstation.
The workstation. There's a whole training section on what happens when you get a teammate. What else is there? I'm counting them
Gosh,
off.
there's whole groups that just provide trainings out there.
Facebook groups. I see team pages. I see YouTube. Exactly. And that's what I want to tell you is that consultant guide. Absolutely. So there are so many resources at our fingertips. And here's the key, guys. The way that I do it, or the way that Morgan does it, or the way that Alex does it, or the way that Tracy does it may not be the way that you do it. And it's okay. That's that's the authenticity part, is that you can do it the way you want to do it. But just know that there are a ton of resources out there at your fingertips. Go to YouTube and type in, sponsor Scentsy and see what you come up with. Okay, who's ready for the games to begin? I need to see a show of hands or something. Alex is ready. I love it. Okay, so I have some cue cards here, and I'm going to let you guys choose by color. There are scenarios written on each one of these cards. And what's going to happen is when you pick a color, I'm going to pull that card, and I'm going to read the scenario, and you're going to have to unmute yourself and respond and tell me how you would carry out that scenario. So we have blue, we have purple, we have pink, and we have green. Who wants to go first?
No, hey, before we start, no pressure, no judgment. You
And
guys,
no wrong
like,
answers.
no wrong answers. Okay, this is a safe environment.
Tracy went first. She said pink. Okay, I'm pulling a pink one for you, girl. Okay, get ready to unmute yourself. Scenario: your friend just had a baby and is sad about going back to work.
Oh my gosh, girl, you don't have to go back to work. I have this thing called Scentsy, and the best part about it is you can do it when your baby's sleeping. Anytime that you want to do it, you make it yours. So if you're interested, I can help you, do a little side work here and there until you really get into it. And then you could take that company as high as you want, but it's your company. Oh yeah.
Love it. Love it. So that's how easy it can be. It doesn't have to be a, hey, do you want to join my team? Okay, I saw, hold on, I lost it. Okay, I see a, Melissa said green, my favorite color, girl. Okay, green scenario. You tell your VIP about the incentive brick that you just crushed and they congratulate you.
Shoot. I wish I was an incentive earner. Let's see here. I couldn't have done that without you guys. Look at all of the things that you could achieve and you could earn by joining and making this your own company.
Love it. Love it. When you're talking about things that are happening in your business and the things that you're earning, people want a part of that. They
want to share it with them. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think that is perfect. Okay. I saw, I'm going the wrong way. Alex said purple. Okay. Purple. Scenario: you are a brand new consultant and someone tells you that you look really happy doing this. Girl, this one was made for you.
Well, that's because I am. Oh my gosh, I am having so much fun. Like, this is not even work for me. You look like you're having a lot of fun with it too. Have you ever thought about doing this with me? Like, we could totally have fun doing this together. Like, you can come over, we can do samples, we can party together. Oh, let's do it.
I love it.
And your launch party.
Love it.
I'm like a squirrel on crack, friends, at 4:00 in the morning, just so you know.
Love it. Love it. Love it. That is perfect. And that's the thing. People are drawn to, one, you being happy and having fun with it. People are drawn to that. Okay. Haley says purple, and I'll have to type your, that's perfect. You can type it, girl. Let me find another purple one. Okay. Scenario: a customer in a party just placed a $200 order. And now we have to wait for the comments. So I'll have to look down here so I see when it.
Or while she's typing, Katie, maybe we can go on to Katie.
Oh, I didn't. Zach picked pink. Okay. Pink is right on top. So you go ahead and type yours. I forgot the name. Haley, you go ahead and type yours, and we're going to let Katie go. So Katie, scenario: you're making a delivery to a stay-at-home mom.
Oh man. Okay. Well, first of all, I have to preface this with the fact that I'm not good at like acting out. So can I just like talk about what I would say?
Yes,
Is that
absolutely.
okay?
Absolutely, girl.
So I'm taking order to stay at home mom, right?
Yep.
Okay. So first of all, I'd probably have both boys with me. So I could be like, hey, I'm a stay-at-home mom too. And you know what, honestly, I'm not really good at like these kinds of things. So I have to think for a minute. I'd probably mention, depending on the order, I'd be like, hey, I
You're
told you I'm
good, girl.
not good at this, especially with somebody this size.
He's waving in the background.
It's like a perfect scenario though, right?
Yeah, I mean, like most likely this would be happening.
And it would
So-
make them feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Like,
So yeah,
Yeah.
so I could be like, hey, I totally get like the stay-at-home mom thing, you know, like clearly. And you know, just mention like, I don't know if you'd ever be interested in like trying something like this, like if it's something, you know, that you think you'd want to try, but if I could do it with this thing beside me, it'd be worth a shot. I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's perfect. I think that that's part of it is just being you. And that's why I said there's no wrong answer, because you could come in and your kids could be over there playing because she's a stay-at-home mom. And
Yeah.
it would just happen in conversation. It would just be a, hey, well, you know, I'm doing this. Have you ever considered it? It could be
Right.
that simple. And she could say, nope, never did. You could be like, okay, the kids keep playing and it's all good.
Yep.
So I mean, yeah, there's no wrong answers here. I think it's awesome. I think that's perfect. And the fact that you say I'm not good at this being on the spot, when you're there, you're probably going to feel like you're on the spot too. And I think that that's part of what these are to help with, is to at least help with some of the verbiage that maybe you would use in those situations. Okay, Haley, she said, I would say, hey, I noticed you placed a large order. Would you be interested in a personal shopping link so you can earn rewards and half off products on your own purchases? Haley, that is excellent. That is excellent. After it, like if she said, yes, I would like to have that personal shopping link, how would you turn that into a join conversation? And while Haley is, oh, there's plenty of cards left, Morgan. We're going to let Morgan go while Haley is answering how she would turn the personal
I
shopping
think
link into a join.
Janine's picked purple. Did we already say Janine already
Oh,
go
I
yet?
did not. Janine,
Not
I'm
yet.
sorry. I saw you.
That's
Okay, Janine
You
wants
picked
purple. I got a purple.
All right.
Okay, this one is for Janine. Scenario: a new customer posts on your VIP page about how excited she is using Counter Clean for the first time.
So I would tell her that Counter Clean, and it really is one of my favorite products. And we have a really great line of cleaning products. And then I would say, you know, have you ever considered joining, because you can get rewards to earn toward cleaning products.
I love it. I love it. If there are, and by the way, Counter Clean's one of my favorites too. It's like liquid gold. That's what I keep telling people. I'm like, it's like liquid gold. But that's perfect. I mean, if they're already purchasing it and they're excited about the product, bam, there you go. I mean, I just think that's awesome. I think that's perfect thing to say to them. Perfect. Okay, and I'm looking to see if Haley, she said oh no, that's her. That was Morgan, sorry. Okay, I would say, hey, I noticed, oh no, I already did that one. Okay, we're gonna go to you, Morgan, until Haley, because Haley hasn't finished typing yet. What color would you like? I have blue, I have green, I have one purple left, and I have one pink left.
Blue. Jake says blue.
Blue. It's right on the top. Okay, scenario. Morgan, this one's perfect for you. Oh my gosh. And I don't mean this to be mean either. It's only because you said it to me. Scenario: you've been slacking in your business and a customer reaches out and wants to know if you're still a consultant.
Oh shit.
You haven't been slacking that bad.
Call me out there, huh?
Well, you picked blue.
So say that again. Join opportunity. So,
So
I've been
you've
slacking
been
so
slacking
bad.
in your business, and a customer reaches out and wants to know if you are still a consultant.
Oh shit, man! I hope I never slack that bad. Y'all gotta have to slap me if it ever gets that bad.
We totally would.
It happens, right? It happens. So if that was the case, I would totally be fucking honest, y'all. I'd be like, hey, yo, girl, I just got hit real hard with the lifes. Yes, I am absolutely still a consultant. In fact, I am dealing with life hitting so hard that I'm reworking my entire business and starting all over again. Which is, I think I was actually talking to Jamie, not Jamie Watson, but a different Jamie, this like literally before we hopped on here, because she was hitting the wall in her business, and I was like, I've been there. I know this is squirrel braining right now, but I've been there where you like literally your business like takes a shit and you have to restart your entire business. So how I would offer the joint opportunity would be like, I am so sorry that I haven't been as present. Life hit really hard. In fact, it hit so hard that I'm restarting my business. That's the beauty of this business, is that you can restart it whenever you need to. And so if you want to join with me, there's a $25 right now, and we can work together to relaunch my business and start your own. So that's how I would do
Love
that.
it. Love it. And
But if
that's
I
where
ever get to that point, y'all, you better.
We would smack you way before then. That was actually
Becky?
when I go ahead.
I'm sorry. Taylor's messaging me saying she's trying to get in and it's not letting her in.
Oh,
Does someone have to let her
you're
in?
right. It is right there. I just hit admit. Sorry. This is my first time doing a Zoom, and apparently I'm the one that has to tell everybody it's okay for them to come in. I'm sorry, Taylor. Sorry. I didn't know I had to do that. Morgan, you got to teach me these things, girl. But that's actually when I created that scenario. That was kind of where I was going with it. Who doesn't like to do something with somebody else? It's the whole virtue of teamwork in general. And so when I came up with that, when I was kind of laughing and I was like, okay, this one's going to be a hard one for whoever gets it. But the fact of the matter is, it can be a yes, actually, I've been really slacking and I'm working on rebuilding. Hey, why don't you come do this journey with me? I thought it was awesome. Okay. And now we're going to go back over here to Haley. And she said she would say, you could join this month for only $25. I would explain what's in the starter kit and let her know that she would be earning commission from her own purchases along with purchases from her friends and family. Yes. Perfect. Oh, look, it's waiting on me to let somebody else in. Sorry, y'all. I didn't know I had to do that. Taylor, I'm sorry. I'm a terrible director already. Okay. I still have cards left, so who wants another one? I got lots of green and blue and some pink and one purple.
If you are just joining us, you guys, that is Baby Cash's inhaler.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing a fun activity where Becky has color-coded cards. Pick a color. There's going to be a scenario on the card, and you're going to have to explain how you would offer the join opportunity through that scenario. There is no wrong answer. Please participate. We're learning from each other on all the different ways that you can offer the opportunity. I'm gonna choke on the steak. Don't feel pressured. No one's gonna judge you. No wrong answer, you guys. So I don't know what colors you have left, you said?
I have lots of blue, a significant amount of green, 2 pinks, and 1 purple. Okay, Alex said you can give me another one, your choice. Okay, I'm gonna fan them out and I'm gonna pick one right in the middle. We're gonna see what color you get. Okay. It's going to be blue. Scenario. The party you are about to close out has $1,000 PRV and every single person in the party placed an order. Whoo, girl. I mean,
oh my goodness. Okay, girl. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. Do you realize that you have a rock star VIP group popping right here? Like, you have the most wonderful jumpstart to your business right here. Not only that, not only do we have a $25 join special right now, or you can do an earn a kit for free. I will flip this party over to you you will have $1,000. Oh my gosh, you are going to hit Shooting Star instantly, girl. You are going to get that instant Shooting Star kit. Worst case scenario, you spend the next year selling to your family. That's right. You spend the next year selling to your family and your friends and getting a discount. There is, oh my gosh, I would die.
It. Love it. Love it. Okay. Who wants one? I still got cards left.
Did you mention too if it's 1,000 PRV that they're certified instantly too?
She did not, but yes.
I did not.
Good point. Good point.
That's what Chunka said.
That's what Chunka was saying. She was telling you, look, hey, you're already certified now. Yeah. Well, first of all, and that's when I made that scenario, that's where I was going with it. If you have everyone in your party ordered, you already have people that are going to support you in this business. That's amazing. Who wants one? I got some green, some blue, a couple pinks, one purple. Let me see the comments down here in case anybody said something. Come on, y'all, don't be shy. I can't see all the names. I got to figure out how to get the names. Suzanne, you want one? Jamie, you want one? Either Jamie? Y'all want one? Okay, you can pick one for me. Be nice. Be nice. I can't be nice. I don't know what's on them. Okay, I'm gonna give you pink. Do you like pink?
Sure.
Okay, pink. Scenario: your neighbor or friend comes over for supper and asks you to smell all your testers.
They want to smell all the testers.
Mm-hmm. She's like, why do you give me these?
Well, okay, so you want me to talk about how to turn that into a join opportunity?
Yep.
I could be like, well, you could have your own set to smell anytime you want.
Yeah.
If you, yeah. Zach would be right beside me, like, yeah. And heck, Zach would probably sit there and smell them with you. And you could get your own set for $25 plus all this other cool stuff if you want. It's only $25.
I don't want to.
I don't want to. Oh, he's a good role player.
No, you don't, if they say no, you don't take it personally, right, Zach?
Exactly. And I think that's perfect. I figure if somebody's coming to my house and they want to smell my testers, they have interest. You know, they have interest there.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, you caught me off guard with that one. I never really thought about that being a scenario.
Well, girl, you should see me when I was sitting here writing all these. It was early in the morning when my brain was still working. So, you know, but yeah, I was like, you know, if somebody's coming over and they want to smell your testers, there's interest. They may say no. What'd you say?
You can offer them too to take that bag of testers around for you to play consultant. Like if they, like Becky said, if they're coming over to smell your testers, there's interest there. Like nobody just jumps in their car to come smell your testers unless there is interest. So heck, I can barely like force myself to go to the grocery store. So if someone's getting in the car to come smell your testers, there's a serious interest in there and excitement. So I try to offer that bag of testers, like my first go-to. If I anything with a bag of testers, it's like, do you want to take it for a week? I'm like, do you want to take it for a week? Just take it away. Like my goal is to never have my bag of testers in my house. Like I always want it out in somebody else's arms. He's eating the rind. But then it's like they get to play consultant for like a week, right?
Yep, I like it. Alex said, girl, you are over there huffing wax. Let's get you signed up and you can wax high whenever you want. I love it. You don't offer it as much as you should. You know what? That's okay though. Do any of us offer it as often as we should? I think that's something, and that's part of what this whole thing is about, is to get us more comfortable with offering it more often and being comfortable with no, because no is okay. And no, look, I know Jamie Moore is on here, and no doesn't always mean no. It might mean not now, because I asked Jamie at least 4 times, maybe 5, before she finally said yes. So just say.
Also, I want to just put that into a different perspective, you guys. So let me flip that around, you guys. You are a brand new mom. This is a scenario. You are a brand new mom And I'm stealing this from no shame sales game account. But if you guys saw that reel she made about a new mom not getting invited to brunch with her friends, and she was really sad that she didn't get invited. And then her friend said, "Oh, well, we just assumed you didn't want to come because you have a new baby and you were just tired and busy." Don't assume people don't want to join. Don't assume people don't want to be invited, you guys. It is our job to lay out the opportunity for people. And like Becky said, the worst, and Katie, I think, said it too, like a couple times on here already. The worst thing that's going to happen is they're going to just say, no, thank you. And again, that doesn't even mean no now. It could mean yes later. I'm someone that sat on the join opportunity for a year. So.
Okay, I have 2 blues, 3 greens, 1 pink, and 1 purple. And we're not ending this until we get them all done. Who wants one?
Try to get people that haven't gone yet. There's 2 Jamies. It's a Tahisha Taylor. There's an iPhone person here. I'm not sure who that is. Unless you guys are like driving or something, I totally get that. And yes, I agree. Follow her on Instagram if you don't, because she's amazing. The No Shame Sales Game is amazing. But if no one else volunteers, then throw another one at me, Becky. But volunteer if you can.
Yeah. Anybody want one? Okay, I'm going to start calling people out. Tahisha, Taylor, Suzanne, Melissa did one. Janine did one. Jamie, iPhone. Okay. Any of y'all want one? I'm going to go ahead and give Suzanne, I'm trying to sign you up. I'm going to go ahead and give Morgan one until I see if somebody else says that they want one. What color do you want, girl?
Let's do blue.
Blue? Take the bottom one. This is another perfect one for you. Scenario. This is perfect how this is working out. Scenario. You want to become a superstar director.
Wait, say it again.
You want to become a superstar director.
Immediately tell them to walk away. I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. Totally kidding. First of all, I would be like, why? If we're being completely honest, I would be okay. I'm gonna go kill my dogs. Get away now, Drake. Go sit down. I would definitely ask them, not in like a bad way. I really would genuinely want to know why. Like, what is your drive to want to be in my position? Is it just the title? Is it just this? Because it's not just like, again, honesty is my best policy. I don't ever want to spit bullshit to people and get them into something that they're not going to be like, that they're going to be shocked with. So I would definitely ask why. Why do you want to be in my position? Like, just, I want to know why. And then that would obviously lead them into things. And then just, I would talk to them, get to know them better and see, okay, well, that would probably lead into like, let's see what scenario you're in. Are you broke? Do you need to have a party and help me host you and flip it? Do you want to just do a $25 kit? Do you have money and you want all the business tool supplies? That's another thing, you guys, we have to always, again, know who we're offering this to, because if someone does have money and they do want to take this job super serious and they're in a position to spend $99, then get the $99 kit, because that's going to have the most business supplies in it. So that's the best deal. It was really rich. Was it just me?
Rich?
Yeah. So just knowing what scenario they're in so you can offer them the best kit. But the first thing I would do is ask them why, like why, and then see what kind of scenario they're in, and then lay out their options for them and let them decide which one they want to go with.
I actually had a conversation very similar to that today with Sabrina, who was bringing on a newbie, and Sabrina is really new herself. So it's all very new to her. But the girl was going to join for the $25 kit. And that was one of the things I mentioned to her. I was like, have a conversation with her, because the $25 kit doesn't have as much in it. So if you already have a party open that you're getting ready to close and flip to her, you could add a couple extra items in there, like, because I think you only get 5 catalogs. If she wants to go ahead and get a 25 pack of catalogs, you can add that in before you close her party out, and then she's not going to have additional shipping on it. So I do agree, knowing what they want from it before they sign up is going to help you determine whether or not you need to try to talk with them about a bigger kit or the rock bottom kit, or adding stuff on. If money is an issue and they simply can't do it, you could do it that way. You could say, well, you know what, we can add 25 catalogs in here. At least you can pass them out. So love it, love it, love it. Okay. I still have 1 blue, 3 green. Apparently y'all don't like green like me. 1 purple and 1 pink. Who wants one?
Becky, I'll take a green.
You'll take a green? I'm gonna give you this one right here. Okay, scenario. You see a post from a friend asking about who's hiring.
Oh, well, I work for this awesome company where I am the CEO, the vice president, and everything else involved. I work my own hours. I work when I want to. I can fit in my family. If my child has a baseball game, I can still go to it. It's called Cincy. And right now we have a $25 join opportunity. I would love to sit down and talk to you about. If you'd like to have a moment, I can schedule you in. I have my planner right here in front of me.
Girl, crushed it. Crushed it. That's what I'm talking about. I got my planner right here in front of me. What time you want to talk? I love it. I love it. Okay.
I really love that you threw the planner part out. Like,
Yes.
I'm ready. You
I'm
let me
ready.
know when, like you put the ball in their court.
Okay, now I have 2 greens, 1 pink, 1 purple, 1 blue. Alex, how's them babies treating you?
They're driving me nuts. It's the witching hour. But give me what you got. I'll take it.
What color you want?
Whatever color you have the most of.
Green. Okay, scenario. Your top customer just places her 3rd order of the month.
Ooh.
Oh, girl, you do know that, like, you can get basically a discount, cash back, whatever you want to call it, on your purchases if you just join, right? Like, I've honestly been having this conversation for 11 months with a person.
You have.
And so is Becky. Becky's been having this conversation with the same person for 11 months.
Yes. Even though I know she won't join under me, it doesn't matter. It's like, come on, girl.
The girl spends like $300 every month.
Yes. So Katie said, add up their orders and tell them what commission could have been. And I've actually started doing that with my monthly mail outs. And I've been giving them like a 3-month scenario. And I say, with your last 3 months of purchases, this is how much you could have made. It's hard to lose that top customer, but
it's like an instant certified teammate though, too. If
exactly.
That much.
She knows. In this particular case, she knows. She just
we're gonna get her there.
Her sister's on the call though.
Her sister is on the call because you got her sister. Now we just need to work on her. Actually, she might join under her sister.
That's fine too.
Just get on the team, woman. Okay, I have 1 of each color. We're narrowing it down. Morgan, you want another one?
I'm good. Yeah.
What color?
Anyone you choose.
I'm gonna give you purple this time.
Okay.
Okay, scenario. One of your really good friends calls to place an order for $160 worth of product.
We're talking like Katie friend? I'd be like, come on. Bitch, come on. 150? Is that what you said?
160.
160. Okay, so let me just do this quick math for you really quick, Linda. So you're going to give me a $160 order. That is at least, what is the commission on that? 20? It's more than $25, correct? So Linda, why don't you just go ahead and join for $25? You'll get the cute little enhancement or essential starting kit with it. And then you can earn your money back from that kid and start making your own commission. That's what I would say. I would just call her
Yes.
stupid. If she's my good friend, I'm going to tell her she's stupid and she needs to just join for discounts. And I'm not going to make her do anything she doesn't want to do. And there's no
Yes.
strings attached.
Love it. Love it.
And yes, you guys, I do talk to some of my customers like that. I will call them stupid if I'm that
Look
close
here,
to them.
Linda.
Again, not going to go talk like that to someone who I barely talk to. But if it's my close friend, it's someone I joke around with all the time, I'm going to tell them like, Bish, come on now. Like, don't be stupid. Like, wake up. You can make your money back on this, on your own purchase.
Yeah. Katie, I have a blue, a pink, and a green. You want another one?
Sure, because Zach keeps telling me to do another one. So
What color does Zach want?
there's
Blue, pink, or green?
Blue, pink, or green. What do you want? Green.
Oh boy, see, I love him. Scenario, you're having an online event and ask what your favorite product is, and one guest says all of it.
It's funny. I actually kind of had something like this in the last party that I just did. And because she was like, she like her entire order was everything that was like Luna. So I think, I don't know if it was like in a post or if it was when I was talking to her in a message that you have to be quiet. That she was like, I just love Luna so much. And I was like, I love Luna too, first of all. Zach, I need you to be quiet. he's like slap happy tired. And now that I'm thinking back on it, I didn't present the join opportunity, but I talked about the party opportunity, which can be similar.
Can turn into it.
And you know, it's just like changing a couple words. And I like what I said was, I know like obviously like I love Luna too, and you do too. Like you could totally like join or have your own party and like get even more Luna. And and you could, if you're talking about joining, you could be like, I totally love all that stuff too. And that's why I joined. And if like you could earn commission on all of your orders.
Well, and what Morgan just said, the party, just throwing the party out there is a good first step, because if they say yes to the party and then they have a super successful party, you can flip that around and say, hey, you know what? I can flip all of this commission to you and you're going to get this, that, or the other. And so I think it's great, because sometimes you don't want to just jump right out and ask everyone you know to join. So I think it's perfect. Okay, I have two more. I have a blue and a pink. Tahisha, you want one? Or Melissa, you want another one?
I'll take one.
Okay, would you like blue or pink?
I'm gonna go for pink. Bear
Pink.
with me, y'all.
Okay, this is a long one, girl. I don't know if y'all
I'm
can
gonna
see
go
all
with
that.
blue.
I don't know if y'all can see all that writing on there.
I'm gonna go with blue.
Okay, this one's a hard one too. I'm sorry.
Okay, then let's go back to pink. You know, I suck. I am like the most indecisive person. Okay, pink. Sorry, y'all.
We're
Sorry,
on
guys.
pink. We're going with it. Scenario.
Okay.
You're at the grocery store and a young lady approaches you and asks if she can help you find anything. She is very pleasant, helps you find what you need, and smiles and tells you to have a nice day.
Okay. I would probably say, you know what? Thank you so much for all of your help. Let me see. Because I probably would just push my cart off and walk away, but that's not the whole point of, right? So, thank you so much. And you were so pleasant and so helpful. Have you ever thought about, have you ever heard of Scentsy? And then she may say yes, she may say no. And I'll say, you know what? I am part of this awesome opportunity, and I would like to tell you more about it. Would you like to learn more? Because I have samples right here in my purse, and I'll have my little packet with some samples and a catalog right there to give her. And I'll let that be my first step. I cannot honestly tell y'all that I would immediately be going directly into joining, because that's something that I'm trying to work myself up and build myself up to. But I think that I would start the conversation and engage in conversation with her and give her a catalog and some samples. And then, you know, we'll see where that conversation goes. Probably see if she'd be interested in joining my Facebook group. And, you know, then we'll go from there.
I love it. I love it. One of the things that I learned from Rihanna, which is where that scenario came from, when she was doing hers, she makes these packets, which I've started making now. And this one just says, want to know what all the fuss is about? Message me today. But there's another one that I have that says something along the lines of, I'm always looking for great people like you. And it's so in that same scenario, if you have some of these on hand and in your purse, it could be as easy as, you know what, you were so pleasant and you were so polite. Can I gift you this little thing to look at? And it gives them a chance to look at it. But those scenarios are real. Like when you find someone in today's day and age that's just pleasant, you know, like you're just happy to talk to them and they're just pleasant to you and they're over helpful. I'm just like, oh, I need you on this team, you know, because those are the people that would be great at it. So
Also, I want to throw out there too, Tahisha, that I am also like you, believe it or not. I am this huge outgoing person on like over phone, over social media. But you put me in like a grocery store, I don't want to talk to nobody. Like I don't want to talk to nobody. But if someone genuinely is being super pleasant, like Becky said, and I'm like, it's easy to have that conversation with that person. I use to give me the strength to talk to people. I use those packets or like whatever you said, the catalog or whatever you have on hand. I use that as my crutch. That is like you have been so nice. I really have just enjoyed talking with you. Can I hand this to you like as a thank you? I think that you would really enjoy it, and try to always get their contact information if you can, so you can follow up with them.
I've used the phrase with those little packets. I've used the phrase, you really made my day. I hope this makes yours.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
so
very
you,
good.
Like you're making it seem like you're giving them a gift, right? Like you're thanking them for being so pleasant to you. And it's not like, it's way more easy, and it's just like I said, it's my crutch. Like having that little packet on hand is like my crutch, that gives me the encouragement to go talk to that person.
Yep. Okay, last one. It's blue. Who wants it? Anyone?
I'll take it, Becky.
What's that?
I said, I'll take it.
You'll take it? Okay. Scenario. You're hosting an in-home party and there are 12 guests.
Whoop, whoop. I'm hoping out of those 12 people, at least 8 of them will place an order. First off, I'd like to have the joint conversation with at least 1, if not 2 of those people. And I would make sure after the party was over or after the social was over with, everybody got a thank you with a special card, inviting them to possibly have their own social, give them some ideas after you've talked to them for a little bit. You know, you can kind of feel people out. If it's a single mom, a mom with children, especially if it's a single mom, I have mentioned, well, let's have a mommy play date. I'll even pay for the babysitter. The children can go over with the babysitter and we can all just sit around and smell smells and, or we can have a sit and sip. That's what Sabrina did. The other one I'm dying to do, and I have had no takers on yet, is a spa date where I come with the little tubs and towels and the Scentsy soap, the Scentsy scrub, and the Scentsy wash and the body cream. But I guess that's how I would do that and then go from there.
I love it. I love it. I figure if there's 12 people there, what is it they say for that only 1 out of every 10 will even consider joining? So I figured if there's 12 there, then my odds just went up that one of them, if I mention it to them and I say, hey, I'm having the time of my life, would anyone like to find out more information on what I do? I figured it's worth a shot. So love it, love it, love it. Okay, Morgan.
I just want to say too, like, I love how broad that scenario was. Like, you were just like, you're having an in-home person with 12 people. The reason why that was so broad, you guys, is because I guarantee you every single one of you has a different answer of how you would offer that joint opportunity. But the whole point of this whole entire thing, right, is to recognize how many ways you are missing the joint opportunity that you can be offering. There are so many scenarios that you are not realizing are right in front of your face. And there are ways to offer it where it makes you feel comfortable, where you don't have to feel weird offering the joint opportunity, where we're not just plastering a marketing image that says $25 join special. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, join my team. You know what I mean? That's not what the joint opportunity is about. The joint opportunity is about changing people's lives, right? It's about offering people the opportunity to literally change their life or just be a part of a community, right? So there's different ways to do that. Like, if it was me that got that last card, I don't know what I would do with 12 people in a room. Shit, like Becky said, that's a lot. That's a huge room. You got a lot of opportunity in that room. You got 12 people. At 12 impressions, it only takes one person. Take it from me. It takes one person to join your team to change your entire Scentsy career. Literally one person, you guys. One person. Yep. Becky was someone who randomly joined my team overnight. She's one of the strongest directors on my team. One person, you guys. You never know who's watching. Never know. You never know what they're thinking and if they want to join and stuff like that. So I think with the 12 people in the room too, I just want to say, I think I would start at the very beginning, just explaining how much I genuinely love my business and how much fun I'm having. And if it was right now during this month, I would definitely fucking talk the shit out of that $25 join special. That's all I'm saying. But I think that's it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed.
Alex asked if she could ask a question. So yes.
Yes, of course.
She said, do we get to ask one? So who do you want to answer it?
Oh, Becky, I always want you to answer it.
Oh, shit. Okay, go. So I'm out of wine though, so there's that.
Well, no, I was thinking about all of your scenarios and I typed it in there. One that I think we probably all get a lot is people who have gotten a bad taste in their mouth from other direct sales.
Oh, I got this one. So literally the other day in one of my parties, may have been on my VIP page. I don't know which one it was, but I had done a live and I was talking up Scentsy and I was talking about how much fun. And I think it was actually in a party. It was in a party and I was talking about the incentive and the cruise that I won. That's part of my, one of the first things that they see when I'm introducing myself. I say, hey, I'm Becky. And this is all just literally just written. This is not me talking to them, but it basically says that, I signed up to get a discount and had no idea I was going to love it this much. But here I am a year later, I've earned a cruise for 2 to Alaska. And someone responded and said, wow, I guess all MLMs are not terrible. This company sounds like a really good company to be with. And it gave me that foot in to say, you know what, it's totally over the top different. And I've only had one other MLM that I've ever worked for. It was a long time ago. It was a terrible experience. And there was not the support. And that's what I talk about when someone says that to me. I'm like, the difference in what I've learned about Scentsy, and I'll go ahead and tell you, I did it for Premier Jewelry, is that the people that are on our teams, the group of people that are around us are amazing and supportive. And you basically are gaining a family. You're gaining another whole family of strong, independent people who truly want you to succeed. And it's different. It's different than the catty, I don't want you to do better than me, or I don't want you to know who my customers are, or I don't want you to do this, or I don't want you to do that. It's truly a whole different, and that's probably, like Morgan said, when I signed up under her, I had no intentions of selling it, but I asked a couple people, I asked two people, okay, what's the deal with joining? And I got terrible answers from both of them. And I was like, okay, well, this is not who I want to join under. You know, if you tell me, if somebody, and this is the importance, guys, of this whole training that we're doing right now. If somebody comes to you and they say, hey, what's Scentsy all about? What's the deal? What's the real deal if I join? And what I wanted to know money. Okay, I'm not even going to lie to you. I wanted to know money. I wanted to know how much of a discount I was going to get on the stuff that I was already buying. That's what I wanted to know. And the response that I got back was, I don't know. And I'm like, well, you've been doing this for a year. What do you mean you don't know? I mean, I want to know what the money is. I want to know how much am I going to save? And I think that being transparent to people and explaining to them and just saying, hey, this is the real deal. You're going to start off making 20%. And after you have your first 1,000 in sales, it goes up to 25%. Who doesn't want a 25% discount? Okay. Even if they're just joining for the discount. So I do think that that's a great scenario. I think it's a scenario that probably more often than not, and you probably know that even better than me, just because of how many different MLMs you've been involved with. And you've had firsthand knowledge of that, where luckily I only did one for about 6 months before I was like out.
That's
So,
why I asked that question.
yeah, I think it's great. And it never even crossed my mind. So I think that's great. Katie said the biggest thing you can do is be honest and transparent. Absolutely. She didn't, y'all, when Alex signed up under me, she said, I'm not going to do anything till August when my son's out of school or goes back to school. I think it was when he went back to school. Next thing I know, like a week later, she was on the ground running. She went from infant.
You were having too much fun. I couldn't let you have fun without me.
It is fun. I do enjoy it. Not even lying. Does anybody else have any scenarios that they want to ask while we're here? And you even get to choose which leader. And Alex, I'm throwing you in that boat because you were a leader. And Suzanne, I'm throwing you in that boat because you were a leader. And Morgan, I'm throwing you in that boat. And Katie, I'm throwing you in the boat. And I don't know anybody else, so I don't know if they're in that boat. But anybody that has one that they want to ask, you can open it up to whoever. Or I'm gonna let
you guys again. I hope that this did record, because if it did record, then I will share it, just because there was a lot of people that showed up and it went really well. But I just want to thank you guys for showing up, and I really hope that you got something out of what we put together for you. This is something that we didn't tell you that, but it is you guys were our test monkeys for Boss Up. Oh, don't do that. You are our test monkeys for Boss Up. We will be doing this on a much larger scale in the Boss Up training because it went so well. So if you enjoyed it, then make sure to keep your eyes out for that recruiting workshop in July we're going to be doing in the Boss Up training. But that's all I have. I don't know if you have anything else, Becky.
I don't, other than when we get off here, I'm going to ask you how to stop recording and send this to you so that you can do whatever you need to do with it.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.